Good morning. Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. Whoa, what's going on here? Might want to do this, huh? There we go. There we go. Okay. What we're going to do this morning, do a little more practicing for Grand Smallie. This is practice number 2. And this is what I'm going to start out with. This X-Series half-ounce jig with 4/0 hook and the X-Series nymph 4-inch white and black. Take 2 to 6. Okay.
Stream Elements said.
Ooh, that's loud.
Bloodhawk 73 is now live. Streaming Fishing Planet -N, practice for Grand Smallie tournament, chatting and having fun.
Here we go. So let's go fishing. And I got the time. I don't know about the temperature. That looks good. Let's see what we can do here. Do-do-do. 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 Let's try a twitch. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Till there was you. There were birds in the air, but I never heard them singing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. And there was music, wonderful music. Music and laughter in the air. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Till there was you, and you, and you, and you. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-dee. Da-da-dee, dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-da-da-dee. Da-ba-da-dee, da-da-da-bee. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Uh-oh. Mine is doggone. Drag set too high. Doggone it. Gotta got some more of them. Well, I know they're there. Set it lower again. 18-pound rig. Now why would that break? It just did, didn't it? Da-da-dee, da-da-dum. La-da-da-da-dee. Nice fish, too. Da-dee-dee. Oh, well, there's plenty more ones and zeros. I just can't replace the X-Series or the nymphs. But that's okay. If I run out, I just run out. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay, fish, come on back. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-dee. Da 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 dee 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 bum. Da da dee. Come through that milfoil and catch that big fish again. Da 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 dee. Da 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 dee 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 dee. There's a little one. And I need to be a young one. Young. That's okay. Glad that one got off instead of a big one. Ooh, doo doo doo. Da da doo 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 doo. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Come on back, big fish. You took my lure and my jig, my nymph and my jig. Come on back. There we go. Get it again. Can I get one more out of it? Nope. Don't want to take a chance. Da da dum, da da dee, da da dee dee dee. 3-6. We know where it's at. We'll have to mark that one. Da da dee, da da da. Terrible way to start off a Monday, though. Losing a
Pouncer D
2X series.
said,
Hello, Pouncer.
Morning DB.
Good morning, Pouncer. Right off the bat, I lost the X series jig and X series nymph. Had my drag 2 notches too high. It wasn't even peaked out. And I got an 18-pound rig on here. Must have been a nice fish. There's another nice one. Come on, get in here. Another trophy? Yeah. Are they twins?
Mr. Mako said, Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur. 1,000th of a pound, they're almost twins. Comment allez-vous? You're supposed to say, Je vais bien, merci.
Mr. Mako said, Comment CAVA, ET2.
Ah, como si. Comme si, comme ça. But when somebody says, comment allez-vous, you're supposed to say, Je vais bien, merci. Which means I'm doing well. Da-da-da, da-da-dee, da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee.
N11K0N
Hello, Nikon.
said, Hey DB.
Good morning. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I did. Tennessee won. Beat Kentucky with no time left on the clock. And the Falcon won the same way. No time left on the clock.
Biohazard Ivy
Unreal.
said, Good day sir, I hope you re lovely.
Well, thank you. And good day to you too. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? We need 10 of those, right? Let's see, let me get my chat back here. Yeah, I'd like 10 of those. Woohoo! I think 4.18. I think it's as large as it gets here. We'll look here in just a second.
Mr. Mako said, All my sports teams won too.
There you go.
It was a great weekend.
Of course.
Biohazard Ivy said, Warming up for a comp?
Yeah, the tournament. The Grand Smallies at the end of the month. And that's what the giveaway today is. The word is help. And we have Rainforest Journey Pack for Xbox and Win 10. We have the Grand Smallies Pack for PC. And we have the Tropic Hunter Pack for PS4. But it's US region only. It won't work
Biohazard Ivy
anywhere else.
said, Nice.
So, anybody wants in? Get in. H-E-L-P. Exclamation point. H-E-L-P. And I even spelled it right. You're in there, Nikon. Oh-ho. Supposed to get 2 trophies and then move
Ziggy
on.
74 Dean
Hey,
said,
Ziggy.
good afternoon DB and Chad, hope you are all well.
Doing
Biohazard Ivy said, yeah, for now I'm trying to get level 50.
Where are you fishing? There's a little one. It's awful small, isn't it? We'll keep it. It's money. Hazard, where are you fishing? Or are you just watching now, not fishing?
Biohazard Ivy said,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Why are you fishing in Michigan? Just curious. That's not a real good level up place. That's why I asked. Just being nosy. It's a fun place. A lot of fish. A lot of different fish.
Biohazard Ivy said, for money.
There you go. That's what I like about the sturgeon in California.
Box_pressed.
Hey, Box.
Said, GMDB.
Good morning, young feller. It's got your dash back in there instead of it spelled. That's pretty cool. Maybe it liked it better. I don't know. Anyhow, giveaway this morning is for Rainforest pack for Win 10 Xbox, the Grand Smallies pack for PC, and the Tropic Hunter pack for PS4, but that's US region only. It ain't gonna let me have nothing at that 4-1, is it? Ziggy, you beat me yesterday in that comp. I had to leave.
Biohazard Ivy.
Good job. Good job.
Said, straight on. What LB rod you recommend and what bait? Nature Dwarf said, morning.
Good morning, Nature Boy. Let's see, not that. Not that one. Not that one. Well, I can't show it to you. I don't know what level you have to be to get the heavy chaser. But that's what I would recommend. A heavy chaser, Leviathan 10,000 reel, and spawn
Biohazard Ivy said, I have that.
Okay. Then, let's get on the map here. When you open up California, you see this, the whole map. There's Beaver Island. Let's say this is the island right here. You fish on this side of the island. When you spawn in, you turn to your right, walk up beside the lily pad, or the reeds that'll be right here. And if you look straight across, there's a real tall tree right here. And just down from that is a wooden pylon sticking up out of the water. You cast out there with your bottom rods at 85 feet. Only fish at night. 9-11-13, and I tried using different, making better use of the peaks. Didn't seem to make any difference. 9-11-13, and then go to the next night, and without premium, you should be around $50,000 a night. 4 rods, 7/0 hook, and that's what you can do to make money and level up, because each fish is going to average a little over $2,000
Biohazard Ivy
sturgeon.
Said, and what bait?
Spawn sack. Whoa, that's not what I want.
Ziggy 74 Dean said, I didn't DB. I was bottom of the order after keeping my 10 best. I was on 17.5 kgs. You were just over 18.4 if my memory is any good.
Oh, I thought you were ahead of me. Because I only caught 4.18, I believe it was. The rest of them were all, I think 3.8 was the biggest one after that. But it was fun. That's all that matters. That was fun. It don't tell me what kind of bark that is. It just says bark. Yeah, we'll keep it. I think I need to
Biohazard Ivy
and
said, "Okay, thank you for that tip."
You're welcome. Yeah, that wasn't it. It just says bark. I need aspen and pine. And I ought to be here where the aspen are. But that's what I use for sturgeon. And like I say, just fish for like 30 minutes and then move on. If you catch 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Now when you first get there and of the morning, the first morning, fish the morning and then go to 9 o'clock at night. But only fish for like 30 minutes. You should catch 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 at each interval. And like I say, it doesn't seem to matter where the peaks are for some reason. Stupid fish.
Ziggy74 said, "I really enjoyed it. I keep looking to see if there is another one like that. After all, practice makes perfect, they say."
There you go. That's what I'm
Biohazard Ivy said, "I think I first go fishing for carp and then night."
You do better with your sturgeon if you're looking for money and XP. But you can do what you want. It's your game. All I can do is recommend and what I do. And if you don't, that's fine. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters. The XP on the sturgeon and the money is better than on the carp.
Biohazard Ivy said, "Thank you for that."
You're welcome.
Renovate Pro
Hey, Reno.
said, "Hello everyone."
Hello, Reno.
Renovate Pro said, "What we fishing for today?"
Smallies right now. I'm just trying different lures to see what's going to happen here. I think my granddaughter's here. I may have to walk away for her a few minutes. I apologize for that. Remember what I said, God, family, country. Let me do about 2 more casts, and then I'll be gone about 10-15 minutes. I apologize for that, but I don't get to see my granddaughter.
Biohazard Ivy
She's 8 months old
said,
this month.
"I have a 900 pounds net, so I can do a full day of fishing."
There you go. There you go. But you don't want to fish during the day. Like in real life. The big fish come out at night.
Hey, Dad. Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have any... Your hat's on sideways, by the way.
It don't matter.
Your hat.
Oh.
Pouncer D said,
Go ahead.
"I grinding sturgeon right now. I need 25 more to get tier 3 sturgeon master." Acid Bigsum said,
Do you have any
"Hey DB, how you doing, bud?"
extras?
I'm doing okay, Acid. Hold on just a second. Spare cord for what?
The like that?
No, that's the only one I got.
That's the only one you got?
But that's what that is that's a Samsung charge cord.
Yeah.
There should be some in that plastic container over there.
Okay.
My son had more stuff go bad.
EAC_Cox
Hey, good morning, BC.
said, "Morning."
Good morning. Sorry, Acid, I didn't want to ignore you. I'm going to be leaving here in just a minute. Step away. My granddaughter's here. She's 8 months old. She ate. Was she ate last month, son?
No, this month.
Box_pressed.
What day?
Said. No problem.
Okay. This about my dog. Just a second, Wolf Teaver.
Okay.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Stacy at Wolf Teaver. I was just calling to see how Nash is doing.
Hey, well, believe it or not, Saturday he was still moping, and you can look in there. He was moping and not a whole lot better. And this Sunday morning, when I went down or go out of my room, I kept him in the little spare room we got beside the laundry room, where my bed, between my bedroom and the laundry room. And look down through here, son. And Sunday morning he was better. I left water and food for him. I took that canned food that y'all gave me, and looking at the plastic thing, might be one up there. I doubt it. That plastic, that canned dog food, y'all, I took half a can, and I've got a mortar and pestle, and I crushed up his medicine and put it in with the dog food. And it took him all day to eat it, but he finally ate like 95% of it. He got all the medicine.
That's awesome. Is he drinking okay for you?
He's drinking, yes. Not a whole lot, but he's still drinking. And he's got a lot of his energy back. Now, he's not, I used to call him Mr. Spinner because he just jump and spin whenever I, paid him any attention. But he comes to me when I call him. We've been walking up and down the street a little bit so he could piddle and eat grass on a leash. And I would say he's probably close to 100% better, if not 1,000% better than he was Friday and Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome. So he's still improving?
Yes, he is improving. As a matter of fact, he's laying down in his room now. But he's got his own little private rug, and I've got food and water. Well, I don't have any food in there for him now. He ate it all this morning already with the medicine. I found out he does not like that dog food that y'all gave me, that stuff in a can. Ooh, he does not like. He doesn't like that at all. So what I did, I've got Cheese Whiz in a jar, and he loves cheese, so I put Cheese Whiz down in a bowl, crushed up the medicine, stirred it in there. Now, it took him all day to eat it. But he did eat it.
That's good.
Okay, this morning I put it in there, and he gobbled it right down. So, and then I put some of his dry dog food in there, and he ate it as well. So, and he's been eating. I give them milk-bone biscuits to keep their teeth clean. He ate 4 of those biscuits yesterday. Normally I just give him 1 or 2 a day. But as long as he was going to eat it, I'm going to give it to him. So he ate 4. He's already ate 2 so far today. So he's getting something in his belly. But he is, whenever we go out, he is eating a lot of grass. So I know he's still got an upset stomach.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll start to clear up. Dr. White just wanted me to check on him, so thanks for letting me know.
Well, there you go.
He's doing better.
Tell her I said thank you.
I will. She did mention one thing with taking him outside. If it's really cold, that might upset his lungs a little bit.
I don't do that. No. I wait till it warms up.
You're doing everything right.
I'm trying. What are you doing in here? What are you doing here? My Great Pyrenees just come walk in to say hello.
Oh.
I wish he was on FaceTime so you could see him. You've seen Hercules. Yeah, my buddy. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate the call. If he gets worse, if he starts tailing off again and getting bad again, I think we'll just put him down. I don't want him to suffer.
Okay.
I just don't.
Yeah.
What does it cost for y'all to put a dog down?
Would you plan on taking him home to bury him or
No.
have him cremated?
No.
Okay, there's a cremation service. You can do ash return if you want, or you can do general cremation with no ash return. So, let me see. And they have different urn options and things like that. Give me 1 second. I'm typing it in. about 77.
Okay.
And then if you wanted an urn or something like that, I think it's about
that's
130
okay.
or 160.
That's okay. I appreciate it. $77.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to work in the cemetery business, and I told my staff manager once that I wanted to be cremated, and he looked at me and said, "You mean you want to burn twice?" I said, "I'm a Christian, man. I'm going the other way. I don't know where you're going, but I'm going the other way." All righty. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
I thought it'd be a lot more than $77, but he is doing a lot better. My buddy Nash. Thank y'all for your patience. Remember, if you want in the drawing, the word today is help.
Trucking Matt
H-E-L-P. Hey, truck.
Said. Hi all, how is everyone?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine on Cloud 9. Okay, you're in her box, you're in her truck. Now remember, if you play on PS4, that this
Dre 3000.0
code that I have
said. Good morning DB and everyone.
Good morning, Dre. It's for U.S. region only. It won't work anywhere else. Now, I don't know if Canada or Brazil is considered U.S. region. I mean, it's Western Hemisphere. I don't know. That would be something to ask, wouldn't it? I guess one way to, I don't know if anybody answered that question. Or if there's anybody on here from Canada that plays PS4, I'll give you one. We'll find out that way. How about that? Do you know, BC? Will it work in Canada, Mexico, Brazil, or just in the United States? If it's for U.S. region only. That's what Killer Whale said. And I didn't ask the question. Maybe I should have. While I had him on the line. There were birds in the air, but I never heard them singing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're in there, Reno. You're in there, new boy. You're in there, Drew. Good morning, everybody. Let's have some fun. Thank you for your
Aaron
patience.
864
Hey, Aaron.
said. Hi DB cowboy hat face. Aaron 864 said. Keyword.
Yep, help. It shows you there in the chat. Exclamation point, help. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da, da-da-dee. You're there. Da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da-dee. See, I'm gonna go this way, don't I? Da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Don't know. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You know what I have learned over the time? Whoa, a cutthroat. Cool. That I've been playing this game is recovery rate has a lot to do with how you're going to catch fish. If you look at your reel, one of the number designation is recovery. The higher the number, the faster it reels. And a lot of people experiment with different reels. Use the same rod, just experiment with different recovery rates on the same reel, on the same rod, and see which one produces. Because I think that had a lot to do with our tournament Saturday, because the two people that were catching all the fish, man, they were catching them 200 pounds. That's a lot of fish. That's a lot of fish. Smallmouth bass. That's a lot of smallmouth bass. Now I realize they all weren't 4-pounders and whatever, but the person that did win did have over 40 pounds out of their 100 and something 200 pound that they caught. So that's still pretty good. So I would imagine recovery rate and lure and presentation, whether you're using stop and go, twitch, although bass seem to like twitch better than they do stop and go, but I'll try both of them. You never know. And I firmly believe, because I've used 27.5, I used 35.5, and there's a significant difference, not a significant, but a slight difference between 34.5 and 35.5. I think there's 35.7.
EAC_Cox said, I think the spoons I was using is going to be the way to go for this qualifier unless you find something that works even better.
I haven't found anything yet. I caught a 4-1 earlier with this, and I've only been fishing a little over an hour. I've got several trophies, 3.8, 3.7, but only 1.4. And it was over there beside the milfoil. And I caught one earlier. I guess I did. I had my drag set a little too high, and it got my X Series jig and one of my nymphs, X Series nymph. Shame on it. But it pow! I didn't even have time to reduce the drag to save it, or let alone go to alternate F4. I tried to get my finger up there and save it, but it was too slow. Too slow. No, I'll take that back. The 4-1 I caught was over there, down the long way down beside the rocks, where you first spawn in and then go around to the rocks. Rainbow trout. Let's bring it past the end of this milfoil and see what happens here. That's what'll happen there. I caught it! Oh Lordy, how big is it? How big is it? Not big enough. Probably gonna do it again.
EAC_Cox said, last year you needed at least 40.6 pounds to qualify.
Oh, I don't doubt
I
that.
think I could have got there Saturday if I wouldn't have spent the first 20 minutes or so trying other lures.
Right. I believe so too. Now, did it show all 30 qualifiers? I thought I only saw, whoa, threw that one a long ways, didn't I? When I looked at it, I don't remember. Oops. I don't remember. But I know it took over 40 pounds, I believe.
EAC_Cox said, it shows all 30 in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, okay. Well, 40.6, that's 10 40-pounders, isn't it? That's pretty definitive, really. 3.8s, 3.6, and 3.7s ain't gonna get the job done. But that was last year, not this year. So you never know. I would like to know what rigs that the team whatever, I forget the name of the team, what they were using Saturday, lure and rig. I'm sure they ain't gonna tell. It'd be nice to know, because they sure were catching the bass.
EAC_Cox said, "Yep, could probably get away with a few 3.9s if the foil bears are big enough."
Right.
Waka_Bear
Hey, Waka.
said, "Morning DB.
Good morning, Waka. The word today is help. Help. You know I need somebody's help. Not just anybody's help. You know I need someone to help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Opened up a door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you coming round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. I want you please, please help me. Help me. Help. Please help me. Please help me.
Aaron864 said, "How are you doing today DB?"
I'm doing okay.
Ziggy74
I'm doing okay.
said, "The Beatles, yes please."
Oh, okay. Hey Jude, don't let me down. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make things better. Hey Jude. I like the chorus. It's like it's hard to forget it. If you learn it, you know, it's not like you got like rap. I don't understand rap. Sorry, I don't understand it. I know there's stories and whatever, but Jude, you know, na 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 na. Hey Jude, that's all you need to know. Na, and the chorus. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, Judy, 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 Judy. Who was it said Judy, Judy, Judy? Was it Jimmy Stewart? I don't remember. Most of y'all are probably too young to remember that. Judy, Judy, Judy. I think it was Jimmy Stewart. Most of y'all don't even know who Jimmy Stewart is. He was the man that killed Liberty Valance. The man who shot Liberty Valance, he shot Liberty Valance. He was the bravest of them all. That was a pretty good movie. The man who shot Liberty Valance. Well, let's try it over from behind the trees. You know, I haven't tried here. Ain't really nowhere to go there, is there? Na, 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 na. Hey, Jude, Judy, 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 Judy. Na, 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 na. Where's my Y branch? They took it away. Oh no. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. Oh, it's a good cast. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. Do, 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 do. I'd like to catch one more trophy, and then I'll go up and see my granddaughter. Now, it kind of depends on her mood.
Ziggy74 said, "Here is a small joke for you DB. Why were the Beatles too scared to climb the hill?" Waka_Bear said, If you have it DB, the series slug works good for trophy base here also.
Well, let's see. I don't think I have it. I know it's not in my backpack. I don't think I have it, period. I don't have it with me. I didn't know there was an X series slug. Where did you get it? Was it a challenge or something?
Ziggy74 Dean said, "They were scared of the Rolling Stones, ha 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 ha." EAC underscore
That's
Cox
pretty good. I like clean jokes.
said,
Thank you.
"I think you get it from winning a comp."
Okay. That's probably why I don't have it. The only competitions like that I've won are custom comps. 1x1, Emerald, Catch 'em All,
Waka underscore bear said,
Salmon Galore.
"I got mine from Ghost Carp Tournament but can't remember where I got the other 10 as have 20.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Too bad you can't give me a dozen. I'm just kidding. Come on, trophy. Where are you? Where are you? This time I will. What in the world? That little. No, I thought I had a little fish. Thought I had a little fish. It was tangled. So we'll twitch it from the other side. Somebody got a fish. I can hear it splashing. Woohoo! Nice fish.
Waka underscore bear said, "I would if I could."
I know it. And I appreciate that. I truly do. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? But I'm happy you got them. Maybe that'll help you qualify. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe that's what those two were using Saturday to catch so many. 200 pounds. Holy smokes. That's a lot of. If they're all 4-pounders, that's 50 fish. That's still a lot of fish. I take a bigger ice box, put 50 of those in. Do, 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 do.
EAC underscore Cox said, "I think it said I caught like 130 pounds.
I don't remember.
Waka underscore bear said, "I do use a 3 red or blue craw though also it works just as good."
I'll have to give that a try. When I've got, this is another trophy, I do believe. If it is, I'm going to go see my granddaughter and I'll be right back. Oh, a 4-0. All right. Okay. I'll be about 10 minutes or so I'll be right back. Appreciate your patience. Red and blue craw. I don't have that neither. I'll have to get that. Give it a try. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Appreciate your patience. Don't forget, if you want in the drawing, the word today is help. H-E-L-P. Exclamation point help. Thank y'all for your patience. Appreciate it. At least she didn't cry. when she first started coming over, when I'd reach down to touch her hand, or because I didn't have a hat on, bald head, and she would cry. And I just figured that I scared her. So I figured out that if I put my hat on, it wouldn't scare her.
Aaron 864 said, "Hey."
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, dear Mrs. Peters. Will the same place be all right? Yes, it will. Mrs. Peters, I must work late tonight. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend
It's _sporty
that we're
said,
together.
"Hi DB."
Hello, Sporty. The word today is help. Let's do something different. Let's just throw this out here and just see what happens. Tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and tell your friend there with you he'll have to go. Get lost. Get Sporty. That was a good movie, wasn't it? Or was it Get Shorty? I forgot now. Oh, y'all, I watched Fitch this weekend.
It's _sporty said, "I need a lot of that LOL."
Have y'all seen the advertisement on the new Tom Hanks movie Fitch? It was pretty good. I didn't like the end of it, though. I won't tell you the end of it, but I didn't like it. It's after a huge, the movie's, oh, there was a fish. After a huge solar flare, the earth is literally burnt to a crisp. And you can't be outside because the radiation, the ozone layer is gone. It's totally gone. So all the UV and I guess mainly UV lights, rays, come through the atmosphere. And if you put your hand out in the sun, it's like putting it in a radar range or a microwave. It just gets cooked. And the temperature stays around
Naniwa 81
140 degrees.
said, "Hey DBL plus chat."
Hello, Miniwa. Good morning. Da 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 dee dee. Ba da dee. It was a good movie. It really was. I enjoyed it. I got another one I want to watch when I get a chance. It's called Christmas Thieves. It says that the synopsis says it's about two children that are left at home on a weekend where their parents, it says children, I don't know how they are, go off on somewhere, and thieves break in, and somehow these children mistake the thieves for Santa Claus. Maybe there won't be any cussing in it. I don't remember any cussing in the Tom Hanks movie. I don't understand why writers think that adds to the storyline of a movie. I'm sorry. I don't. Well, this is producing a little bit, but not what I thought it might. Let's go back over here around the hydrilla. I don't know if it's placed off of here. Let's see what's available. Oh yeah. As far as I can throw it, isn't it? Well, does anybody have any big plans for the week? Besides labor? That's always a big plan, isn't it? I spent... Y'all know I retired as an electrician, right? And I spent, I would say off and on, 3 hours this weekend. The kitchen light over the sink went out. There's another one like that. Ah, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. And I didn't have a bulb. Well, the switch was kind of flaky. So I figured, well, I'll just replace the switch. I'll take care of it. Well, I put a new switch in. That didn't take care of it. I said, well, it's got to be the bulb then. So I went to the hardware store and I bought a little package of bulbs and brought them back. Put the bulb in, turned on. That wasn't it. So then I noticed that the power was off on the 3 receptacles that from the sink around the wall. Because we've got answer machine and telephone plugged in one, and one of those sound deterrents for mice in another one. They weren't on. What in the world's going on? So I took the switch back out and checked it with my non-contact meter. Had power and everything, but they still weren't on. I took the neutral wire off the switch and they came back on. What the heck is going on here? Okay, I put it back on, they went off. I took the hot off, they stayed on. Wait a minute. All a switch does is complete a circuit. You got neutral and hot. And when you flip a switch on, they come together, they complete a circuit. Okay? With the circuit completed, they would not come on. Back on. What in the world? I piddled with it for a while. I checked resistance from that wire up to the light where this had good continuity. The only thing I could figure was that the house was wired in parallel instead of series. But with that thought in mind, if I took the hot wire off and they come on, or the neutral and they come on, then I've taken that neutral out of the parallel. Okay, so that tells me that they were hooked in series, across and down, drop down, drop down, drop down. But that being the case, why would me taking the neutral off put power back on the other 3? Anyhow, what I wound up having to do, and I have no earthly idea, I called a buddy of mine that labored with me at the bakery. He was an electrician too, and I said, Billy, I got a stupid thing happening here. I need to explain this to me. If I took the switch, turned it upside down, and put it back in the handy box, everything worked, except the light. And I think the ballast is bad in it. It's a fluorescent light, and I think the ballast is bad. But anyhow, that made absolutely no sense at all to me. Why it would do that. I mean, I did not understand. And it's what I used to do for a living. I'm not saying I was great at it, but I was pretty good at troubleshooting. I know the supervisors always liked it for me to show up because they knew I was going to get their line back up and running as quick as I possibly could. Because they got bonuses based on production. Up, hung up. Oh. Da da dee, da 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 dee dee. Shells. Nope. Pretty though. Do 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 do. But anyhow, and I know that buying a ballast for that light would cost more than buying another fixture. And the way it is, it's up underneath a valance, a wooden valance from the cabinets, and I'm too tall to get up under there and do all that mess, so I just left it where all the others were on. And I'm going to buy well, we got it ordered, a swag lamp, because the hook was already up there I'm going to buy a swag lamp and put up there. And put an inline switch for it. How big is this trophy? How big are you? How big a boy are you? How big a boy are you? Oh, I'll take a trophy rainbow. That's money.
Box _ pressed. Said. One of those Australian switches. Only
Yeah.
works in Australia unless you flip it upside down.
There you go, down under. So I went out in my toolbox, and I've got an inline switch. I got something kind of like a butt splice, but it's not. And I'd rather have a butt splice to just put it in line on the hot side. So I'll go to the hardware store. I have to go out collecting, and I'll buy me some butt splices. If y'all know what a butt splice is, it's a device shaped like this. Got metal here, metal here, metal here, and it's open on the ends. You put a wire in here and a wire in here, and you crimp it down, and you get your continuity like that. So to put this wire in, I'll have to have two butt splices. I'll take the hot wire and put it down this end, and the wire going to the switch in this end, and then from the switch again back to the hot wire on the other end, so that I can flip the switch, and I'll get me some shrink tubing. I can put over them so they don't look so bad. Kind of hide them, and it'll look better. And I got some horseshoe nails that I can stick it into the along the wall, so it just doesn't hang down. Ah, Lordy. Where there's a will, there's a way. And the swag lamp was only $22 from Amazon. Let's see if we can get that fish to come back again. That was pretty cool. That looked like something that happened in the Amazon, doesn't it? If there's anybody that's not in the drawing, the word today is help. H-E-L-P. Just type exclamation help in the chat, and that'll do it. That'll get you in the drawing. The giveaway. And it's for DLCs. For PC, Xbox, Windows 10, and PS4. But the PS4 is for US region only. We're not really sure what that means. Huh. Another trophy rainbow. Cool. Well, we know how to catch rainbows now, don't we? At least for the moment. Well, any one of those would be a nice smallmouth, wouldn't it? Woohoo! 4.2 and 4.7. Yeah, I'd like those. Those would be records here. Da 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 dee dee, la da da, la 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 la, da dee dee dee. You're in there, nene, na na, na 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 na. Excuse me. Oops! I gotta go get me some water. I didn't get any before I sat down. Be prepared, right? I watched a fishing show this weekend, and the people were diving down to a wreck out in the ocean, 50 feet down, for Goliath groupers. You know, Goliath groupers my understanding was they start at 300 pounds. These fish weren't 300 pounds. But anyhow, they called them Goliath groupers. And what they do is they dive down, and the fish gets their attention, and then they swim back to the surface, and the fish follow them up. It was strange. I don't know why the fish follow them up, but the fish would follow them up to the surface. And one guy went down with a spear gun because there were bull sharks in the area, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. It ain't worth catching the fish to risk your life. Because one of the divers they talked to, later on in this show, had been hit by a bull shark. He had a bite radius on his calf about this big. It was big, ugly thing. Big ugly thing. But they caught one. Once they got it up to top, they hooked it. I forget what they used. When they were catching sharks, they were using big old balls, bigger than a basketball, for floats, and throwing bait out there. They were catching skipjack and slicing the belly open and slicing down the sides, so it put out a lot of oil, a lot of scent. They were thrown out there, and they caught a shark. Looked like it was about 10 or 12 feet long, but they were using rope. I mean, nylon rope, like 3/8 of an inch in diameter, big rope. And the guy said they weren't put them on a reel or nothing, just bring them in with their hands. And the guy said, when you do it, just wrap it. Had gloves on, said just wrap it around your glove one time, and bring it in. If it takes off, you can stretch your hand out and it'll strip it off. If you wrap it around twice, it can get hung up on itself, and they can pull you overboard and take you to the bottom and drown you. No, not me. I think I'll stick with a rod and a reel. Then they did catch one that broke that line that they were using.
Mall Dropper.
It broke it.
Said, Goliaths have been protected in Florida up until recently. State opened up season on them, so I think we're gonna see a big decline in numbers.
Probably so. The biggest grouper I ever caught weighed just a little over 57 pounds. First trip I ever went on with a friend of mine and his parents down to, where did we go? Carabel, Florida. And everybody put $1 in the kitty, in the pot. Whoever caught the biggest fish won all the money. Well, the second fish I caught was 57 pounds. I thought, well, yeah, this is easy. Won the money. So we get back to shore and took it and had it cleaned, so we're never going to go get somebody to cook some of it for us. Nope. Carabel has the distinction of having the smallest police station in the United States. It's a telephone booth with a white, black with a white star painted on the side of the telephone booth. A telephone booth. That's the police station. They have 3 cops. They have a day cop, 12 hours, a night cop, 12 hours, and a weekend cop that's up for the 48 hours. But they park their vehicle. They only have one patrol car. They park it right beside that telephone booth, and when the phone rings, they answer it. If not, they sit out there and sleep. There's just not a lot going on in Carabel. I was 22
Mall Dropper. Said,
years old, I think.
There's a guy here that streams catching them. He's used everything from fish to pork roasts to chickens and turkeys to catch them.
Cool.
They like to eat almost anything.
Cool. I don't, what do you do? Is the meat still tender like it is for a smaller grouper? I don't know. What do you do with 300-pound fish? You probably wind up with about 175, 180 pounds of meat after you get rid of everything else. Maybe a little less. I know with halibut, when you cut off the head and gut them and clean them, cut off the fins, you wind up with 50% exactly. Every fish I caught at Homer when it was cleaned and dressed and ready to package. There's our turtle friend. There's our turtle friend. There's our turtle friend.
Mall Dropper said, it should be like a normal grouper, probably have a higher mercury content since they're older fish.
Yeah, that makes you feel real good, doesn't it? A higher mercury content. What, no strontium? Or rubidium? I said something to my wife the other day. I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday. Our rain here and just the air in Chattanooga is so dirty. It's not like California. I mean, this is solid particulate. And the road gets black. Now, where the tar from the asphalt is wore off, it's kind of whitish. But where there's no vehicle parked, you can still see the white under it. But the rest of the road is dirty black. So is my driveway. I have to clean my driveway about every 2 years with a pressure washer, because we have a concrete driveway and it gets black. The school bus I have back in the backyard that we use for storage, the whole top of it and down the side of it, where the rain and stuff wash off the side, is black and black streaked. Our carport the same way, down the side. I'm sure on top it is too, but I can see the streaks down the side. I'll have to clean it next time I get the pressure washer out when it gets warmer. Well, they kind of quit on us, didn't they? Well, I got to go back over. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it is what it is. Money. Da da dee dee. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Da da da.
Mall Dropper said, I've got oak trees everywhere, so my white truck is always black. I actually wash it with Clorox.
I don't doubt that a bit. I don't doubt that a bit. We've got mostly maple and oak around here. I've got about 9 acres up on a road here that, I don't know, probably 20 years ago, I had when the pine beetles were coming through here and destroying pine trees, I had a logging company come in and log out all the pine trees. I think I wound up with about $3,000 out of it, which upset me. The reason it upset me because there were German hemlocks. I think there was 50 of them that the people I bought the land from, the wife thought they were pretty. Their leaves are brilliant, almost fluorescent green. They're beautiful, and they were planted like down like the side of a road. Well, it was just a logging road, but that's the way they planted them. And there was one up by the fence, the gate. And I told them, I said, look, I don't mind y'all doing it here. I appreciate 2 things. Don't pile the brush, because they're going to delimb. Don't pile the brush in the road, and don't destroy these hemlocks. They cost $50 a piece. That's $2,000 worth of fish. I mean, $2,500 worth of hemlock. Okay, no problem. We'll take care of it. Well, after they were done, I went there. All the limbs they cut off were piled about 12 feet high for real, right in the middle of the road going up to the back of the property. There was only one of those hemlocks left, and it was the one up by the gate. One. I was a little upset. Ain't nothing I could do about it. They were gone. They sure wasn't going to replace them. Now, see, I don't know what kind of bark that is. It doesn't say aspen or birch. Maybe I need to go to Colorado to get aspen. What do you think? I saw a thing this weekend on Yahoo that Sugarloaf ski resort had been closed down for years. And it used to be a popular place in New York. Wasn't it in New York? I think it's New York. And they were just, somebody went there and it was just all deteriorating and rusting away and falling down. I don't know why they did keep it open, but it's okay. Let's get something on here we can catch some fish with. This worked a little while.
Run ___ CMD. Said. Hey all.
Hello, Run. The word today is help. Help, you know I need somebody's help. There you go. And there again, same as Friday. What we got is we got the Rainforest Journey Pack for Xbox One 10, Grand Smallie Pack for PC, and a Tropical Hunter Pack for a PS4 US region only, and we really don't know what that means. We don't know if it'd be good in Canada or Mexico or Brazil or whatever, because they're Western Hemisphere.
Mall Dropper. Said. I need some help. Been doing this perch challenge. Thought it ended at 500 but it's 1000 LOL. I've got 531 caught so far.
Is that up at Emerald? That's where most of the perch are, isn't it? Emerald? I think that's about the only place I've ever caught them. Michigan.
Mall Dropper.
Out off the lighthouse.
Said. It's good for any perch. I'm fishing Lake Neville for M.
Okay. I don't know where they are.
Wakat _bear. Said. Far easier and cheaper to catch perch in Lesney.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mall Dropper. Said. Yeah, that's why I go there LOL.
Use bottom rods? Or 4 floats? I don't know. I know, like the monster bass in Florida, it doesn't say you cannot use bottom rod or 4 float rods, so I use 4 rods. I think we use bottom rod and a long leader to let those little
Mall Dropper
minnows swim around.
Said. Using float number 4 with bloodworm at 70 inches.
I don't know if that's good, bad, or ugly. I'm sorry, Maul. I can't. It's something I haven't tried to do, so. About 15 minutes we'll have our drawing. And I would imagine. Now see, I caught 3. Now they're not real huge.
Mall Dropper.
You're supposed to catch 2
Said.
and move.
It's working. I get a perch, then a roach, then a perch.
Okay. So you got to catch 1,000, or roughly 1,000 more fish to finish it. I'm having a little shooting pain.
Mall Dropper.
Right up through here.
Said.
I don't know why.
Yeah, LOL. Acid Bigsum. Said. The slop spoon works well for the perch. Acid Bigsum. Said. You only get perch on it there.
But you can't use 4 rods with a casting spoon. So you reduce your odds of catching.
Mall
fish.
Dropper. Said. Yeah, but that's 1 rod. With
Yeah.
bloodworms I have 5.
There you go. Increase the odds.
Acid Bigsum. Said. I used 4 and a spinning.
Aha, see, there you go. There's your fifth rod. You're cheating. Well, at least with one spinner, you're not sitting around just waiting. Just remember, when I go in these events and tournaments, if I finish top 50%, that's my goal. So we'll see what happens. Oops, there was a hit. Too bad they don't have a blackfish tournament in Alaska or event. I can catch them little boogers. I may have to do a little experimenting with different reels, with different recovery, and see what the best possible recovery speed is. I believe that, I really firmly believe that's a critical part of catching. You know, it's ones and zeros, okay? It's just a computer, just a program. And I think ones and zeros, I mean, the recovery speed has a lot to do with the fish that you catch, or how many, or what size, besides the RNG.
Gia Rosa said, memes wave.
Hey, Rosa. Smiley face, smiley face. I hope I'm not having a little mini stroke. I keep getting a little shooting pain right up through my head there. I don't get headaches anymore. And little mini strokes destroy brain cells. I don't need any brain cells destroyed. I've already got enough going. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I need to maintain as much of my faculties as I can. Okay. About 10 minutes we'll have our giveaway. Anybody that's not in, the word is help. Exclamation point help. Da-da-da-dee-dee.
Gia Rosa said, no worries, your face is still more or less symmetrical, I think you're good.
Thank you very much. More or less. Good phraseology. I know there's a way of testing for strokes. The STROKE. Okay, I remember S is speak a full sentence, which I can do that. T, I think it's talk. I'm not sure. R is raise your arms. O, I forget what the OK and E are, but there's something for each letter of the word stroke. I might ought to look that up. The reason I'm a little less than symmetrical is I got smacked with a baseball in my orbital cavity on my left eye. Didn't break it, but boy, I tell you, I don't know how it did not break my glasses, but it didn't. It just knocked them off a good ways. And I spent 4 days.
Box_pressed said, facial droop, arm tipped, speech.
Okay. Yep. I know raise your arms.
Box_pressed
is one of them.
said, say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And a blind hog, even a blind hog, can find an acorn every once in a while. That's one of my favorites. Favorites. Do. I tell you what, you can teach an old dog new tricks. People teaching me every day this game. Little tricks. New tricks. I still got to figure out how to get the guts out of that Coke machine. That's really befuddled me. I got everything out but the vertical rack. And it's just, I don't see how it's in there. I'll figure it out sooner or later. You're there, Maul. Okay, what we got here?
Box_pressed. Said. Close your eyes and hold arms straight out in front with palms facing up for about 10 seconds.
Oops. Oh. See, that hurts. Where I pulled that on.
Mall dropper.
Did I pass the test?
Said. Most of those machines are just slots ABD tabs. Could be a rivet somewhere but hardly ever welded. Box_pressed.
Yeah.
Said. I didn't see movement.
Oh, okay.
Box_pressed. Said. You passed.
Hey, I passed. All right. Will you graduate me? They graduated me from Central High School. What they really did is they said, get out of here and don't you come back no more, no more. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Bob. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Bob. Don't you come back no more. Oh teacher, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest thing that I've ever seen.
Box_pressed. Said. As an EMT I use the Cincinnati stroke scale to check for stroke.
Okay. But would that tell you whether it's a mini stroke? I'm taking all kind of blood thinners, which is supposed to take care of that. And vasodilators. See, when I worked out, we just threw them on a gurney and took them to the hospital. If they were having trouble breathing, we'd give them oxygen. That's about the extent of what we were allowed to do back in the
Box_pressed.
late 60s.
Said. Not necessarily.
I've got 71 pound BC in 4 hours, almost 5 hours game time. So 130 pounds is very, very believable. Well, I got those trophy rainbows in there too. You're in there, Ziggy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Oh, y'all would like my answer machine on my phone. It ring, ring, ring. It said, hello, this is, and I say my phone number. What did I just do? It was wrong, wasn't it? And I don't say at the sound of the tone, blah, blah, blah. I say, you know the drill. That's my message on the answer machine. Hello, this is so and so and so and so. You know the drill. And I get a lot of hang-ups. Even the telemarketers, they don't know the drill, I guess. Oh, Lordy. Get this back on my head. I have my head up. Alrighty. Screen capture.
Box_pressed. Said. Haha.
Oh, Buyer had a urine error. Beacock urine error. It's Sporty urine error. Mr. Marco urine error. Pouncer D putting you in error. Stream Elements, you don't get an error. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck to everybody. Remember, let us know what platform you fish on, and we'll go from there. How's that? Okay, you ready? Little drug.
Giarosa. Said. No, stop ticking me box.
Oh, you don't want to be in?
Giarosa.
Okay.
Said. I have everything I need in there.
Okay. I took you. You're not there. You're not supposed to. It's not supposed to. If you're a winner, if it does, even though it's unchecked, if it puts you as a winner, we'll just roll it again. That'd be okay. But thank you. Okay, here we go. And the winner is
Nightbot.
Sporty.
Ids_Sporty has won the giveaway.
Congratulations, Sporty. Just let us know what
Giarosa.
platform.
Said. Memes dance.
What platform you
Giarosa.
fish on.
Said. Thank you, DB.
Well, thank you. No. Thank you. But you're more than welcome.
Box_pressed. Said. Congrats, Sporty. Ziggy74 said. Congrats.
Are you still here, Sporty?
EAC_Cox said. Sporty isn't in the viewer list.
Well, I guess he left. Well, let's roll it again. Sorry, Sporty. And the winner
Nightbot
is
said.
Nature Boy.
Nature Dwarf has won the giveaway.
What platform do you fish on, Nature Boy?
Nature Dwarf said. Oh yes. Nature Dwarf
Xbox
said. Xbox.
Okay, you'll get the Rainforest Journey Pack, and BC will send it to you in a whisper. Congratulations.
Box_pressed said. WTG at Nature Dwarf.
Yes, way to go, way to go, way to go. Alrighty. I may have to take me some Tylenol. So get this over here. So I can do this. Oops. I don't understand that. Sometimes it squeezes up and sometimes it doesn't. There we go.
Steepatronic
Hey, Step.
said. Hello.
Good morning. How's things in the Rhineland? The fatherland.
EAC_Cox said. Code is sent at Nature Dwarf.
Thank you, BC.
Nature Dwarf said. Thanks DB and Cox.
You're more than welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being part of our family-friendly stream. Excuse me.
Steepatronic said. BBL. Steepatronic said. Sorry.
Bubble. thought I remembered that name, Can Hero. Da dee 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 da da dee da dee 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 da da dee. Must have been doing a mission. Da dee da dee 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 da dee 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 da dee 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 da da dee da da dee dee. Well, the X Series jig, was it X Series jig? I think it was, and the X Series nymph caught. Did I get 2 4-pounders with it? I think I did. So that one definitely to keep in my pocket. And we know that this glowing halo and this X Series casting spoon will catch them. So that's 3 rigs. And I need to bring a red and blue crab. Or craw. I'll have to do that next time I leave. Thank you for that tip. We'll give it a try. But I really would like to try different reels with different recovery rates and see how much of a difference that makes in strikeability. Oh, there was another fish. Strikeability. Catchability, I guess. Hickability. Hillbilly Billy. See, I am a true hillbilly, y'all. I'm a Native American hillbilly. How about that? I was born in Missouri. So the people that from Missouri were the first ones they called hillbillies. And since I have Cherokee Indian heritage, I am a Native American hillbilly. That ought to be a minority. That ought to give me some government money, shouldn't it? Not. Da da dee dee. Da da da. Come on, big fish. Yeah, 3-5. It is what it is. Da dee dee dee. Da da dee. Da dee 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 dee. Da da da. Now, if I do what B. Fannin says, you catch one fish and you change. Catch a fish and change. So if you catch a fish, change lures. If you catch a fish, change bait, change leader length, change hook, change something, change it. Ones and zeros, you mess with it. You mess with it. Mess with the ones and zeros. Da-da-da-dee-dee. Da-da-da-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-dee. Well, I appreciate y'all. I'm about ready to go eat me some lunch and see my granddaughter before she leaves. My son brings her over here for a few hours while the mama's laboring at her job. And my honey gets to babysit, which she surely enjoys. And I get to see her now that she doesn't cry when I show up. Ah, lordy. I'll catch one more trophy and then I'll get out of here. Of course, that may be a while, huh? You never can smell. You never can smell. Don't hide from me, big fish. Don't hide. Don't hide. Don't hide. Don't hide, Clyde. Well, how'd that song go? Oh. Timey, did you read down sport? Timey, did you read down? Timey, did you read down sport? Timey, did you read down? Let me ever go loose, Lou. Let me ever go loose. Let me ever go loose, Lou. Let me ever go loose. Tan me hide when I'm dead, Fred. Tan me hide when I'm dead. So we tanned his hide when he died, Clyde, and that's it, hanging on the shed. All together now. Timey, did you read down sport? Timey, did you read down? Timey, did you read down sport? Timey, did you read down? Okay, y'all. I'm out of here. P, and I'll get that red and blue craw and see what it does too. Thank you for that tip. Practice, patience, persistence, preparedness will produce, okay? Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. Get vaccinated, wear a mask,
Giarosa
save your life.
said. Until next time, DB.
Thank you
Aaron
very much.
864
Thank y'all.
said. IDB, have fun with your granddaughter.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She's a very, very, very attentive little girl. She notices everything. So I appreciate y'all. God bless you and your families. Stay well, be safe, stay healthy. I'll go ahead and get this edited and posted so y'all can see what happened where if you weren't taking any notes. If the video's there, you don't have to take notes. You can slide it through. Big fish, slide through, big fish, slide through. That's what I do. Okay. So I guess that's it. So I'll catch you next time around. Same bat, same time, same bat station. Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday. That's about it. So stick a fork in me. So happy trails to you till we meet again. And I'll catch you later. So y'all come back down here. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time. Thank you for spending your time with me and with all of us together. We are a family friendly community and I love it. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.